Cell phones, tablets, televisions, computers, and video games. These are all common necessities in today's everyday household, and these devices are also addictive drugs for today's growing youth. How many of you have ever seen a child in a restaurant or in a grocery store and they were completely consumed with some sort of electronic device? Well, the kid was probably throwing some sort of tantrum or causing a commotion, and the easy go-to babysitter is some handheld device. The use of technology with children is an apparent problem in society, and it inhibits the growth of today's youth. Today I'll be talking about how the interaction between technology and children negatively affects a child's behavior, health, and well-being. The first among these points is how technology negatively affects a child's behavior. First of all, technology negatively affects the children's social and cognitive growth. Technology shapes the growth of children's social behaviors. In her article titled Determining the Effects of Technology on Children, Christina E. Hatch argued that violent nature in video games causes children to think that violence is acceptable. While technology is used to give children easy entertainment, people are neglecting to realize that the technology is also impacting how the child learns to behave. Researcher Karika Rami argues, quote, "If a child has poor social skills, they will find it hard to deal with people when they grow up, and this can be harmful to their lives and careers in the long run," end quote. Furthermore, technology inhibits children's cognitive growth. According to the Urban Child Institute, quote, "Early exposure to TV has also been connected to attention disorders and sleep problems," end quote. Television and electronics, therefore, are overwhelming distractions that will negatively affect the children's development. While parents and educators may argue for the use of technology for education, technology provides more distractions than one might think. With computers and tablets come ads, proxies, and easily accessible games, and with all of these tempting distractions, we cannot expect the child to maintain the task at hand. So now that we know how technology affects the children's social and cognitive growth, we can now discuss how technology affects the children's health. Technology negatively affects children's mental and physical health. Technology neglects children from interacting with their peers, causing them to feel lonely and isolated. And children today have regular access to screen time, whether it be for television, tablets, or cell phones. Children will become adept to interacting through the devices rather than face-to-face. This wall of technology that children use to hide behind may cause them to become isolated from their peers and eventually become depressed and lonely. So technology may also steer children away from physical activity, negatively affecting the children's physical health. Dr. Jocelyn Lowringer from ABC Health and Wellness argued that screen time replaces healthier activities. They also claimed that children lose track of time and simultaneously eat unhealthy snacks while watching their screens. So now that we know how technology affects the children's mental and physical health, we can now talk about how technology negatively affects the children's well-being. As we all know, the internet provides almost unlimited access to harmful material and including pornography and sketchy chat rooms. The internet is harmful not from the child's means, but by the ads that can show up on harmless websites. Advertisements and pop-ups may contain explicit content that is not suitable for the children to see. Even a few clicks on YouTube can lead a child to content that is entirely explicit and skewed from their original intent. The internet also provides access to global chat rooms that children don't know any better than to participate in. We've all been to or heard of Omegle, the online chat room whose logo is literally "Talk to Strangers." Well, naive children are able to get on these chat rooms and they accidentally fall into the threats and harmful conversations with pedophiles, kidnappers, and hackers. The internet therefore provides harmful material that children are either unintentionally or intentionally subject to. To sum up, we now know why technology and children should not mix, since technology negatively affects children's behavior, health, and well-being. The use of technology with children is an apparent problem in today's society that inhibits the growth of today's youth. While technological advances can help our society grow, we must be aware of the cons that come along with the pros. we all either know children, are related to them, or might even plan to have kids of our own one day. So I hope we now understand and agree of the dangers that technology, that we should not expose them to.